It's been a kind of a bad year for the extended family on my mother's side.
More than 2,000 deaths in Maine connected to the coronavirus.
They're a mother, a father, a grandparent, aunt, uncle, brother, sister.
The loss leaving families heartbroken.
She just had nothing left at all. And she was so tired, she couldn't fight anymore.
And that grief is far from over.
Where you have your first holidays, your first milestones of major events, and your loved one isn't there with you.
We want them to know that they are loved and cared for.
Tonight, we pause to remember those we've lost in the pandemic.
We didn't think it would happen to us, and it did. It did, and it can happen to anybody. This virus is not a joke.
Tonight, Maine is marking a major milestone in the pandemic. More than 2,000 people who have died with the virus.
The 2,024 people we lost were friends, family members, and co-workers. They were our neighbors. These are just a few of them.
Leone Kitty Harriman was just the 35th Mainer to die with the virus. She was at the Tall Pines long-term care facility in Belfast, recovering from an infection. During her stay, family members say COVID symptoms hit full force, and she died just 2 days later. The family says she was a caring person who loved to help others, so in her honor, they used donations to set up a scholarship for college students. Harriman was 71 years old.
Jerry McLean moved from North Carolina to Maine more than 10 years ago, and he quickly made an impression in the state. He joined the Anna Shriners, the Masons, and drove ambulances for several towns. His wife Carla says he was an angel on earth. He tested positive for COVID-19 in November 2020 and was taken off life support within days. He was 62 years old.
Leona Dow grew up in Limestone. She was a mother of 4 with 10 great-grandchildren. Her family says she loved gardening, the Boston Red Sox, and spending time with her extended family. Doctors considered her high risk for COVID because of underlying medical conditions. Despite being vaccinated, she came down with the virus and died last April. Her family believes it was one of the first breakthrough COVID-19 deaths in the state. Dow was 88 years old.
And many more people are connecting online to share stories of the ones we lost in the pandemic. The Facebook group Remembering Maine's COVID-19, Every Number Has a Name, has nearly 3,000 members. There, people post photos and written tributes to their loved ones.